So these are the 5 things that I think you should be doing if you carry a firearm every day. Number 1 is always keeping one hand clear. So whenever you are doing your everyday tasks, like let's say shopping, and you're carrying your bags in both hands, I want you to move one of these bags to one hand, always keeping a hand clear. So whichever hand you prefer, keep it clear. I know some of the military units, especially overseas, teach their guys to keep their dominant hand clear. So I'm right-handed, I should be keeping my right hand clear, my dominant hand. But that's in open carry conditions. In civilian life, you have to conceal, especially in South Africa. So then I want you to keep a non-dominant hand clear, like I do. So the reason behind this is that you have to clear your garment. So while I'm busy holding the bags in one hand, I can drop it while I'm clearing the garment and then go for my firearm. The next reason is to get your loved ones out of the way. So let's say it's your wife or it's your kids, I can get them away and behind me while I'm going for my firearm with one hand. That's another reason. Also to keep your attacker away. So let's say I need to move the attacker away, the person trying to attack me or rob me or whatever. I need distance to draw my firearm. Or if I go for my firearm, then it's going to be a scuffle, both going for my firearm. You don't want that. You want to create distance. So let's say that you're doing this because your hand is occupied. You're doing this with your dominant hand. He grabs onto your dominant hand. Now it's a bit of a mission to go for your non-dominant hand for your firearm. A little bit more stressful, a little bit more difficult. But if I do this with my non-dominant hand, keeping him away, if he grabs onto this, fine, I'm still going for my firearm with my one hand and then engaging. Firearm is clear, it's clear, and then this is a dummy round for later. Number 2 is carrying a knife. So I like options. So this just gives you an extra option. If you only have a firearm and only have skill set to use a firearm, then that's the only thing that you can use whenever you want to defend yourself. But I like empty-handed skills, I like knives, and I like firearms. And I've built my skill set on all 3 of those. So whatever situation can occur, I don't just have the option of going for my firearm. For the more serious stuff, then I want to go for my firearm. But if it's not as serious, let's say the threat isn't as bad, then I maybe want to go for a knife. Maybe doing some damage, getting the attacker away. An added option for a knife is to defend your firearm. I carry a knife on both sides of my body to just counter whatever attacker might come, keeping my one hand engaged. So I carry in the appendix position, as you can see. If my attacker goes for my firearm, I can defend with one hand. I'm probably going to defend with my non-dominant hand because I am more confident with my right hand with a knife. So I can defend my firearm here, and then as I defend, I can engage my knife and attack the attacker to get them away. So the important thing is to be aggressive and to get the attacker away from you and away from your firearm. If they get your firearm, it's not going to be a happy ending. What do you think are they going to do with that firearm? They're going to use it. So the exact same reason is that you need to engage and get them away. So other hand as well, if I defend with my dominant hand, let's say it's a bigger attacker, I can engage with my non-dominant hand, a knife, and then still engage from there. Also is that it is one-handed operation. So if I'm going to sit there and fumble to get a knife open with 2 hands, that's not a good knife to defend your life with. That's good enough to maybe cut biltong with. I do carry a Victorinox knife for that reason anyway, but it's not a good knife to defend yourself or defend your weapon. Number 3 is carrying an extra mag. So when you carry an extra mag, it's important to know to carry it on your body. If you keep it in your car, that's an extra mag for another situation, but it isn't for this specific purpose. So for this purpose is that if you are engaging bad guys, there's more they engaging back. Ammo goes quickly. You are quickly going to run out of ammo. If you've ever done shooting courses or shooting competitions, you know that a magazine holds very little ammo. It's going to run out very quickly if you start to engage multiple targets. That's a good reason to carry an extra magazine for reloads. So whichever position you like to carry, whether you carry in the appendix position like I do, or you carry on the non-dominant side as well like I do sometimes too, then that's a good reason to carry a extra mag. Another reason is for a magazine failure. Now magazines don't fail that often, but if they do, that is horrible circumstances. So imagine just engaging a target and your magazine fails. So remember, nothing replaces a tap rack. So whenever you push out and there's a click, you have to do the immediate action drill. So you have to tap, rack, and engage your target again. Nothing replaces that. But let's say that doesn't work, it's serious wrong, then you go for a reload and then continue. So remember, tap back first. If that doesn't work, then maybe go for a magazine reload if there isn't another malfunction. Number 4 is carrying a tourniquet. So carry a tourniquet, know how to use it. So this is a very important basic stop the bleed device. So the important thing about a tourniquet is that it can save your life or it can save someone else's life. You have to carry it on your body. So as I said in my EDC, why everyone should EDC video, this is the exact reason why you should carry it on your body. So if you don't carry it on your body, if you carry it in the vehicle or you carry it in your house, you can bleed out in seconds. So you want it to be able to be online within 30 seconds. So that's the maximum amount of time that you should need to get it on you or get it onto another person. Number 5 is that you should be concealing your firearm. So as I stated in the previous video, if you haven't seen it, link should be popping up on top of the video. You should be able to conceal your firearm. Now, not just for the reasons that I stated in the whole concealment video, and I showed you all different ways of carrying it, how to conceal it better, is that another reason is being part of a civilization, you need to be civil and you need to be sociable. Some people are uncomfortable with firearms. So in South Africa, it's a bit of a two-edged sword. So some people, well most people, know that firearms are a necessity to keep you and your loved ones safe. They grew up with firearms. Some people didn't. Some people had bad experiences with firearms. Now that side of the civilization, you need to be courteous to them. It could be friends, it could be family. So as everyday carriers, you need to be educational as well. So take these people to the range, show them that firearms aren't all bad, and then firearms are just a tool, and it could be fun as well, shooting the firearms. So remember that if these people aren't comfortable, imagine you carrying outside waistband and it being in their face the whole time. Do you think they are going to be comfortable? No, they're not. It's not a nice thing to do. So that's another reason why concealment is so important. So as I stated in the previous video as well, concealment is important for your attackers, not giving away your counter ambush. And that's it guys, these are the 5 things that I think you should be doing to be a responsible firearm carrier. So it's not just about strapping on your firearm and feeling like John Wick, it's about going the extra mile and being safer, being more responsible, being more courteous. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Cheers.